Hi, welcome to the updated Pathways videos for supporting us in choosing classes for next year. Hope everyone's doing great. I probably created the original set of videos roughly about a year ago, and we were in a very different place. I'm really excited about how everything's been going this year and really encouraged about moving into next year. So these videos will be similar to last year with a couple of updates. This first video will be just about our pathways. The second video will be about our middle school math support programs. Our third video will be about our computer science program. And our final video will be our bypassing Math 6 option for current fifth graders. So hopefully these videos are helpful. Let's get through them. So, just as I mentioned, these are going to be the three core topics for the videos. So, first, just the options at Gibbs and OMS. So, our pathways are hopefully not as rigid as they were, my first couple of years here. I'll be starting my 10th year here next year, and we've had a lot of changes and a lot of, in my opinion, some good improvements. So, for Gibbs, we do maintain Math 6 as the option for the overwhelming majority of students, roughly around 95%. We will have some students tap into the bypassing Math 6 option. We will have some students in other supported environments, but 95% of the students will go into Math 6. We still maintain that as the course because we have 7 elementary schools that are coming together for the first time, and we really want to make sure that that transition is done well. Moving into seventh grade, we do split off into two different courses. We have Math 7A and Math 7. Over the years, we've really tried to make sure that there's more commonality between these two courses. And we also want to make sure that when we do make these decisions in seventh grade, from sixth to seventh grade, we're allowing some flexibility moving forward. So we have had students that in seventh grade will choose Math 7, but then in eighth grade will go to Algebra 1. We're trying to leave that option open. We have had students who've tried out Math 7A, and then in their following year, they'll go to Math 8. We just see they might need a little bit more support, maybe a little bit of a slower pace. So we do want to make sure that in these years, we're not hard tracking students. We do have some flexibility. When they enter ninth grade, that's this column over here. From Algebra 1, we'll have students usually pair off into Geometry Honors and Geometry A. And then from Math 8, we have students who go into Algebra 1. That's fairly standard and fairly routine. The three core courses that are the most important for us are going to be Algebra 1 geometry and then Algebra 2, which happens after the geometry. We do want all of our students taking those courses. After that, though, this is where I think it always gets interesting. Over the past 9 years, I mentioned a little while ago about some improvements. With the addition of a lot of courses at the high school, we're seeing students enroll in a variety of different pathways. So if a student was in, let's say, the standard pathway, Math 6, Math 7, Math 8, they will still have the ability to very easily enroll in AP Statistics, which is year to year increasing in enrollment. If a student is in Math 6, Math 7, Math 8, they can still access basically all of our computer science classes. We have two of which are AP classes. So what we're seeing, and this is great, is even for students that are in that standard pathway, they're still graduating. They could potentially leave here with up to 3 AP exams, but a lot of them are leaving with at least one. For students who are in that advanced pathway, the easiest way to get to Calc is that pathway because you don't necessarily need to double up on a course. You can do Math 6, Math 7A, Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. After Algebra 2 is Pre-Calc, and then Calc. But I will say this, we do have a lot of students doubling up regardless because they're also taking AP Stats. So we are seeing students who are leaving with a lot of different courses. Another stat just to kind of give, the typical student at this point when they graduate from Arlington High are graduating with 1.7 on average years of advanced math coursework. when they graduate. That's fairly typical for us at this point. This essentially means they're taking 2 classes at least beyond Algebra 2, just shy of that. And that's fairly typical for us right now. So the next video will be about our math support program in the middle school years.